Hello, my name is David Sagnita. I have 28 years of experience. I've trained some of the top high-level athletes and high-level executives and built a global book of business in elite fitness and performance. This channel isn't just about advice, it's for someone who's actually worked at the highest level of human performance. Whether you're a professional athlete, an entrepreneur, or a driven individual, you're at the right channel to elevate your game. We're gonna leave your ego at the door with this next exercise. Most people grab too heavy much of weights, they use too much momentum and gravity. This is known as the bicep curl. We're going to show you the right mechanics of the exercise, joint by joint, how to do this and how to properly do this correctly so you get the most benefit out of it. All right, Ashley, we're going to hand you these weights right here for me. And I want you to just do a quarter turn to the left for me. We're going to do this exercise now incorrectly. So what does most people do when they're going to curl? They're going to do a curl, we're going to come up, we're going to curl, we're going to go all the way. Well, notice now what happens, guys. Let's do 5 reps incorrectly. Actually, let's show them incorrectly. Nice, and don't even move the hips now, just move, that's it. So right now, as you can see, she's going past 90 degrees, she's moving her elbows and her shoulders all the way down. Now we're gonna add the right element to the exercise to really isolate the bicep, right? We're trying to isolate just the muscle belly of the bicep. So she's gonna get, first of all, we're always gonna start from the ground, from her joints up. She has a soften her knees at 20 degrees, a little bit of hip extension, her rib cage is elevated. We're gonna set that foundation first. Her elbows are excellently rotated right here. Make sure that your mid-traps, the top of your shoulder blades, are decompressed. She's gonna stop right here at the auxiliary line of her chest. Now she's gonna go down slow and control. She's not gonna lock out her wrist or her elbow. She wants to keep that timer and attention to the muscle. She's actually gonna flex the muscle here down first to initiate the muscle. She's gonna contract and then add the mobility to the 2. You can see that nothing's moving in her shoulder and her back for the 3, and the bicep is completely isolated to the 4. Good, Ashley. Deep without that big X. Now do the 5. Good. We're gonna do 12. Ashley, let's do the 6. Good. For me to the 7. 3 more now for me to the 8. Notice that Ashley's also curling her wrist, guys. Through the 9. This is gonna put more emphasis on the peak of the bicep now. Through the 10, Ashley. 2 more for me. 2 more for me to the 1. One last one, and down slow, and I will take those for you. Now, what do we want to do? If we want to challenge this exercise even further, you don't always have to increase the load. I'm going to show you 2 different variations you can add to your next bicep exercise to make them even burn even more or grow even better. All right, now we're going to add just a little bit of flair to those bicep exercises. Once again, you do not have to increase the load. We're just going to increase the intensity of the motor pattern. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So Ashley's once again getting to her form with her soft bend on her knees at 20 degrees. Her hip extension and her pelvis is rotated. Now we're gonna take those elbows, push them a little bit behind the rib cage, and we're gonna come up top, guys, to 90 degrees. Now what you can see is she's gonna do a static hold on the left and just go down slow on the right side for a volume of 10 times. Do the 1. Well, why do we do this and why is this beneficial? Do the 2. Remember, as we're doing a static hold, we're getting more muscle fiber recruitment to the 3, not to the 4. That's gonna create more strength and endurance in the muscle, not to the 5. Once again, she's only stopping just about a 3/4 range motion to the 6, so you get that timer and attention to muscle, not to the 7. 3 more, not to the 8. 2 more, Ashley, to the 9, and once again, static hold on the right, and mobilize on the left, decelerate to full acceleration to the 1. Beautiful form, not to the 2. Good, deep without big X to the 3, not to the 4. Good, Ashley, to the 5. 5 more, not to the 6. Textbook, Ashley, once again, to the 7 with your biomechanics, not to the 8. 2 more, and then you're gonna hold on the top for me to the 9. We're gonna bring both arms down together 2 times bilateral at the same exact time for me to the 1. Good, deep without exit to the 2, and recover. All right, now we're gonna take the exercise of the bicep curl. Once again, you do not have to increase the weight or the load. Remember, we're working on functional muscle, how the body moves and performs every single day in real life. What I want Ashley to do is go into a half kneeling lunge stance. Left leg staggered in front of the right. She doesn't have to get her left thigh parallel to the floor, just a little bit and squeeze that right glute. Once again, remember guys, your glute is a stabilizer. Your hips are gonna help you maintain proper stability. Now we're gonna do a 1.5 isolate contraction. Ashley's gonna get right in that same alignment, pushing her elbows behind the rib cage. Shoulders are decompressed. She's gonna go all the way down, 3/4 of the way, halfway up, all the way down, all the way back up, and hold the contraction at the top to the 1. You wanna give the muscles time to recruit and stimulate the muscle fibers properly for the 3. Good, pressing the right toe on the ground the whole time. 3, now transition out to the 4, Ashley. Good, isolate it, activate that glute, now to the 5. 5 more for me, 5 more now for me. Deep without exit to the 6. 4 more now, 4 more, 6 now transition out to the 7. We call this a little integrated motor pattern, right? 7 out to the 8. Good, with all the large muscle groups and small groups working together. Now 7 to the 8 to the 9. Last one, Ashley, last one for me, and recover. All right, guys, so that's basically what we're gonna do is 3 sets. We're gonna basically gain muscle hypertrophy. Remember, that's just adding lean muscle tissue. One of the best reps to stay in this rep range is from 12 to 8. We wanna do 12 reps with a weight that you can do. On the 11th and 12th rep, you wanna make sure those are challenging enough. Then you may go increase the load by 2.5 or 5 pounds. So for example, if you're gonna do 7.5 pounds to start off with, the next segment for 10 reps can be at 10 pounds. I want you to try to do that once again for 3 sets of 12, 10, and 8 reps. Now, if you're feeling a little more challenged and a little more motivated, I'm gonna add one more thing for you.